Okay, so earlier this week I was scrolling reels as one does, and I saw a fashion brand post a carousel comparing a brownie to a wedge heel. The brownie read 200 calories and the heel read 0. The caption was, "When you need a treat, choose wisely." And my first thought wasn't even about how problematic this was, but as a psych student who works in marketing, I knew exactly what they were doing, and once you see it, you're gonna start seeing it everywhere. Lip tints on slices of cake, $20 smoothies as a status symbol. I feel like it's been all around us all of this year, and we're going to unpack why. So today we're breaking down analytically, psychologically, and a little socially why marketing is suddenly obsessed with food, specifically food it knows you're not going to eat. Food has become marketing's favorite prop, precisely because their culture's relationship with it is actually pretty broken. When something is desired and denied, it becomes the most powerful image you can attach to a product. And marketers figured out they can skip selling you the cake entirely and just sell you the wanting of it, then hand you a lip tint, a heel, or a smoothie as a socially acceptable way to have it. Look at this campaign from Rhode. Beauty right now speaks in menus. I have yet to see a lip gloss named Carrot or a kale-coated serum. The food beauty borrows it's always dessert, always junk, and the exact category we've been trained to treat as forbidden, because the whole point is borrowing indulgence. A carrot carries no guilt, so a carrot has no marketing power. They need the food to be bad for their trick to work. When you see these ads, there's two things happening in your brain. First, sensory transfer. Your brain processes appetizing food imagery in reward circuitry, and that response gets attached to the product sitting in the frosting. You can't crave a peptide formula, but you can crave cake, so they borrow the cake's craving and staple it to the tube. Second is consumption by proxy. The unspoken deal is you don't eat the cake, no one's eating the cake, but you can wear the cake. The product becomes a 0-calorie way to participate in a pleasure the culture is telling you to refuse. Brownie, 200 calories, or a wedge heel, 0. Burger, 400 calories, or earrings, 0. Cheesecake, or a bag, pizza, or a cowboy hat. And why do we think this works so well right now specifically? Y2K nostalgia brought back low-rise jeans and quietly the body standards that came with them. So food imagery hits a little different. It's maximum desire at the exact cultural moment of maximum restriction. This carousel goes straight back to the early 2000s diet culture and the nothing tastes as good as skinny feels era. And the message being proposed is that food is a cost and products are free. A disciplined woman shops instead of eats. The post takes the guilt framework the culture already installed around food and redirects it. Psychologists call this part of moral licensing. Framing the purchase as virtuous indulgence, skip the brownie, you've earned the heel, the restraint becomes the revenue. And I think this only works if the audience already feels bad about food. This post is a parasite on an existing wound and cannot function on somebody who has a neutral relationship with a brownie. And I think the most fascinating thing about this entire thing, in my opinion, is that Fashion Nova built its empire on body positivity branding, curve models for all women. That was their whole differentiator. They even had this ongoing joke in the culture about them being BBL fashion. So the brand that marketed acceptance to you is now marketing restriction to you because the culture shifted, and the brand follows the culture, not their values. Brand values are marketing positions, and when the wind changes, so do they. All in all, I think the post was a bit of a miss on the Fashion Nova's marketing team, but that's just my take. There's a third example that completes my triangle, and it's about when food is allowed, it comes back as a luxury product. $20, color-coded to a skincare line, and filmed a lot more than it's drank. So follow my loop. The regular food, like the brownie and the burger, is coded as shameful, yet food imagery is used to sell you non-food, and then actual food re-enters as a status object, priced and styled until it's aspirational again. Eating organic and clean and a $20 smoothie communicate class and worldview the way a handbag does. The erewhon smoothie is saying, I have disposable income and I have my life together and I belong to a wellness tribe. Meanwhile, the brownie from slide 1 costs $2 and you get judged. We've built systems where cheap food is somehow a moral failure and expensive food is a personality. The psychology of it runs on scarcity in two directions at once. It's socially unacceptable to eat without judgment and literally inaccessible to buy a status tier. Double scarcity. Double scarcity creates double wanting, and wanting is the raw material of marketing. So let's zoom out. Why food and why now? Because food is the one desire that everyone shares and the one the culture is policing hardest. Desire plus denial creates the strongest engine marketing will ever have. Rhode borrows from craving, Fashion Nova is monetizing the guilt, and erewhon is selling back the permission. 3 brands are directly monetizing off of the culture's broken relationship with eating and found 3 different ways to invoice it. And in my humble opinion, this stuff really works, because the better these companies are at their craft, the less you'll even notice they're doing it. So here is one tool I want to leave you with. The next time an ad makes you feel something, ask yourself, what desire is this borrowing? What am I being offered as a substitute? And if the answer involves your body, your hunger, or your guilt, They're tapping into a part of you that is to some extent insecure, and you're allowed to tap out. Hailey Bieber, don't come for me. I know I came for you twice, but love you, bye. Okay, anyways.